You want me to grab the board?
Now that's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot. Woo!
All right, welcome back to Two Person Shooter. If you don't know who you listen to right now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lulu954. I'm in the building with another great shooter. My dog, Jody Joe, in the building. Team Dreamville, you feel me?
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, like, share, and subscribe. You feel me? Because I know that's what you guys are going to do. You guys love these fucking videos. You feel me? Share it to two individual people because they got to support us as well. You feel me? So let's go on and get into it.
If you didn't know, a hoe's final form is a religious woman.
Did she just say the final form
Of a hoe?
the Super Saiyan 3 of a hoe is a religious woman?
Yes.
Is that what I'm understanding right now? Like,
yes. Because thing is, that's exactly what happens. I suck so much dick, I got to give my life to God.
No, it's true. It's true. Let's take this time to go through the forms. Actually, let's take this time to go through the forms. All right.
You want me to grab the board?
All right. This is two-person shooter. We doing the whole math here, right? We doing the forms of hoes, all right? Now, let's start with the first phase, right? The new hoe. This is the red shirt freshman, you feel me? This is the one who's just not discovering dick. She doesn't know every form of dick out there, but she's damn near willing to discover it all. She is Ash Ketchum in her whole phase. I'm going to discover and try every dick out there. That's the very first phase.
She got to. She heard about the hoism, but she never dived into the hoism. Now she's out here like, I'm trying to see what that be like. I'm trying to discover what they been putting out there, what they been putting down. You feel me? Sometimes these be the people, they try to act like they didn't have that hoe in them. Oh, I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah.
But they be like, why these hoes keep winning?
Yeah.
You feel me? They had that inner hoe in them.
Yeah.
They didn't start it just yet.
Yeah.
And this is how they start. It's that catalyst.
It's not that they never wanted to be a hoe. They were just, coach ain't never take them off the bench. You feel me? They were just waiting for coach to be like, get in the game. And a coach finally told them to get in the game.
Exactly.
And she been balling ever since,
Listen,
nigga.
put your helmet on. She been coming in practice, watching film, but not fully trying to sit out here and ball out. She didn't get to that point yet.
Exactly.
Once she got that time frame that coach said you in the game, Tom Brady. Once he got in, they ain't take him out.
The second phase of the whole phase is the wilding out phase. This phase is no self-control. There is no demore to it. There is no class to it. There's no undercover hoe. She is fucking anything and everything. She don't care who knows she's a hoe. She's doing risky hoe activities. She's doing poor pussy management. She fucking and not getting anything in return for it. You feel me?
Poor pussy management.
You feel me?
She hitting you and the homies. You feel me? And then the thing is, this is where it's recklessness. You want to know why? Because she got loose lips. And I'm not talking about coochie. She got loose lips. That's when she out here telling like, you know I used to fuck with da-da-da. Ain't no one asked you this, bitch.
You feel me?
Exactly. Why you running your mouth, my nigga? He ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. Why you telling everybody? God damn it.
For the third phase is she's turning into in a sense, a Instagram baddie, someone who is at every outlet. You see her with the ball players now.
Peak hoe.
Yeah, she's the peak hoe. You feel me? She's still young, still in her prime. She still can get those bodies. You feel me? She know the game now. She know how to maneuver in her whole form now. You feel me?
She learned how to be effective. You feel me? Instead of her throwing up shots and being 7 for 17, Bronny James.
Yeah.
She know how to be 18 for 20. You feel me? Whenever she shoot, whenever she try to make those points, she go on a score.
Yeah.
She like, listen here, I don't need to be throwing this coochie all up and down this goddamn field to try to get to the end zone. You feel me? I know if I gotta make two passes, you know, toss it, throw it back to one nigga, you feel me? To get to the end zone, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that thing. You feel me? That's the peak hoe. She learned the skills. She learned the game.
She's a little more seasoned now.
Exactly.
You feel me? The phase 4 is the phase where a lot of hoes, they don't quite make it past. It's the Achilles heel. You feel me? the pregnancy phase. You feel me? Some nigga done knocked her. Some nigga done tried to take her out the game. Now, most hoes, they get knocked out the game. You feel me? They still had that whole spirit in them. They still got that fight, but they body just ain't letting them, you feel me, move like they used to move back when they was a freshie. You feel me? Tracy McGrady, you feel me? Just think of those players. You
D
feel
Rose, you feel me?
Exactly.
Like I was at my peak, I was balling out, but a tragedy happened. They
bro.
took away my ability to hoe freely. You feel me? Now because she has been that injured hoe, sometimes she try to play still injured. You feel me?
Yeah.
Out here fucking niggas while she pregnant, Cardi B. Or now she doing diabolical whole shit that she be like, bitch, you injured. You shouldn't be doing this shit. You feel me? You supposed to hang up your jersey and get out the game. Why you got niggas coming in and out your house and your kids there, bro? Nigga, every single time they come inside, the kid jump up and hug the nigga. Like, are you my daddy? No. You're focused on the wrong thing there, sweetheart. Get it together.
And this is the most pivotal phase because it's so many directions that you can pivot. You can get locked down and get turned a hoe into a housewife. Someone can knock you out with a baby and you feel me? You can have a slight period where you kind of feel like you back on your game, so you back there on the whole market, but you just home with a baby now. You feel me? You dropping your baby at your grandma's house and going out to the club. You feel me? You just doing scandalous shit, but now you have a baby attached to you. You feel me? This is where that transition from being the baddie, that girl, high school, college, she used to be bad. Either that phase turned her into even more of a baddie, or she is completely slimed out. Like she's no longer that thick girl no more. That thick is now fat. You feel me? That's what we say. Watch out for those thick girls. You feel me? That thick is now fat. So now she's not in her prime as far as looks anymore. So now her caliber of men, she don't have that same pick of litter anymore. So now you start to see her go after the men that she never would have gave the time in the day before. So that's why you start to see her with men like, that wasn't your type 10 years ago. You know
exactly. That nigga who became a stepdaddy to her kid, she would never date that nigga if she didn't have those kids to begin with.
Facts. You feel me?
He there because that coochie good. That coochie so good, he like, I'm gonna be here for these kids. You give him that whole level of coochie, you sucking the dick, he's like, I ain't never had this before.
After this phase, this is the most weirdest phase of them all. The LGBT phase. You feel what I mean? This is, I went through the ringer of niggas. Every nigga ain't shit. They done me wrong. There's no good men out there. All the good men are either gay or in jail. You feel me? So none of your life choices is the reason why you are at this phase. It's all because of outside factors. You feel me? They take no accountability at this phase right here. You're so far down, you don't see everything that caused you to be in this phase, but you still take no accountability. One, you running records in another gay girl's life right now. Y'all in domestic violence disputes. You feel me? You out here dick diking. You don't know whether you want to be full gay or you still want to tangle with men. You confused at this point. You feel me?
I know you guys have heard it. I'm tired of these niggas. I'm switching teams. I don't know how much dick you had to go through for you to be like, niggas ain't it.
Yeah.
If they don't do the LGBTQ LMNOP phase, they don't turn into that, they turn into the bitter hole. They be like, why can't I find somebody?
Yeah.
Why can't all these niggas get this shit right? Like a real man they start talking in some real fucking dumb shit. A real man gonna do this, a real man gonna do that. Like you couldn't find a real man when you was here?
Yeah.
All this talk here didn't matter here.
And then in that bitter phase, you mad at everybody. You mad at the young hoes, the older niggas who's supposed to be your age dating you, they going at the young hoes because they feel like you burnt out, you feel me? You mad at the niggas because you feel like the niggas ain't treating you like a woman even though they view you as a hoe because you've basically set the foundation of niggas viewing you as a hoe. So everybody you are mad at in the world, you feel me? You feel like, I'm still in my prime when you're really not in your prime no more, you feel me?
You washed out.
You in positions where hoes usually work at, you feel me? Where niggas understand you the jump off, you feel me? You the lot lizard, you feel me? You working at a call centers, you the front desk hoe. You
Celtic Shack. You washed out. You got to pack it up. You got to retire.
Exactly.
Now.
You still think you in the game, but you really washed. You like you done got traded to 4 different teams already.
In the same season?
In the same season. You ain't putting up the points like you used to put up.
Exactly.
You feel me?
You used to get 34 minutes playing.
Exactly. The simps and just like, older head niggas, they still will try and pay for your time and shit like that. So you it's still in your ego where you still think you getting these people. You still can pull the same caliber of people, but it's not that way. You feel me?
It's not that effective. And not only that, they only be like, all right, I'm gonna deal with you less.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deal with you like back in the day. You so used to niggas constantly dealing. I got one after another. Now it's like, okay, damn. Instead of having 10 niggas, I got 3. You feel me? Your numbers going down. You feel me? That's what it is.
This is phase 6. This is Super Saiyan 3. This is Ultra Instant. That is her final form. That is the most powerful form. The reason why this form is the most powerful because it's the most deceptive phase. You feel me? She's seasoned. Not only does she know how to know her way around the men, she know how to manipulate men with ease. You feel me? She's now finding the perfect mix of sophistication and nasty bitch. You feel me? You meet her in church, you think she's, oh my gosh, why hasn't anybody snatched you up yet? How did anybody miss over this hidden gem? And then when you finally get to know her, you're like, damn, I really like you. She busts out the moves. She doing the double gawk, you feel me? She doing moves. She riding on her tippy toes. The same woman who in Bible study every day, who is like, I don't go out, I only go to day parties, I don't be out past night, I'm in my bed at 9 o'clock, I'm a homebody. She fucking the shit out you in that home, you feel me? You feel me? I know we get it twisted by thinking like all hoes be outside, but no, hoes be inside too. They learn to transition the game. I'm gonna take my work from outside to inside now, you feel me?
And that's being more effective. Why do I gotta go out as much to still be a hoe? She's like, listen here, I'm working from home. I'm working from home, but that's COVID outside. Come on, man. And here's the thing about this final form. I know, and then when she give you all that good hoeing and that whole experience she dropping on you, you sit here thinking to yourself, how did God bless you with all these skills and abilities? Where did this derive from? And then that's when you really got to think about it. And listen here, how you think God brought her to the light? He brought her to some dick first, and he brought her to the house of God so you can figure it out. That's exactly what it is. That's the hoe's final form. You want to know what the final form for a hoe ass nigga? He become a pastor. Cause that's where the hoes go to him. You feel me? they a match made in heaven. You feel me? She out there looking for the man of her dreams. Cause she said God's gonna bring him down below. But it's nothing but them retired hoe ass niggas too. Yeah. They give their life to God too, cause they know like I know there's some hoes in there.
Yeah. The final form of a hoe is the best form of them all because it's kind of like a lady in the streets freaking a bed. There's no problem with being a hoe. The only problem with being a hoe is that you have no class and no discrepancy about yourself. You feel me? When you fucking and you keeping it discreet, you fucking and you nasty behind closed doors, but you know how to present yourself outdoors. That's the final form that every man loves.
Listen,
you feel me?
This time frame, these final form hoes, this is a lot of times they get cuffed. They've been through all this other shit. They figured out so much other shit. These be the hoes. They'll suck your meat off, suck the skin off your dick, all that shit like that, and then they gonna cook you something.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You want them yams? I just gave you some yams, about to give you some more. I got some collard greens I already had sitting and simmering and waiting for you.
Oh, and the biggest difference between the new hoe and the final form hoe, the final form hoe is a lot more selective about who she decides to fuck. She's still gonna fuck. She's still fucking. Don't get it twisted. She's still fucking. She's still sucking. She's still doing every nasty thing you want a hoe to do. The problem with this one here is, like I said, no discrepancy. She has no discrepancy of who she lets fuck. Anybody that comes and say hi to her, is nice to her, she's gonna fuck them. This person has a lot more selective rights. Well, it's like, I've been through that before. I've experienced that type. It ain't for me. You feel me? She's a lot more selective. You feel me? This is the best hoe in my book. In my experience, this is the best type of hoe. This is the worst type of hoe. Niggas get caught up and they wife girls in these two phases and get the game all kinds of fucked up. I have a rule. If you are a type of guy that likes to date young girls, don't. All right? Don't. All right? The reason why I say that because every girl is going to have to go through that whole phase, whether it's early or whether it's later on. You never want a girl to go through her whole phase later on. That's 35 after I just got done with my divorce.
Yeah, this is
I haven't fucked all the guys that I was supposed to do in my 20s, so I'm getting it out right now. You don't want that. You feel me?
She's supposed to be here and she 35, but she's starting here.
Yeah, exactly.
This is your chick. You cuffed her. She was thinking about, I've been thinking about this hoeing shit for some time, but I never got called in. She be like, I'm not too sure. Coach be like, you're 35? Guess what? You still got it in you, baby. Come on in. This is how you really know if she gonna be a new hoe. If she's older and she's still following what these young bitches doing on the internet. Yeah. She's still paying attention to all them trends and doing all that extra shit.
Absolutely.
She's gonna turn into that new hoe.
She didn't get to have her new hoe phase, and now she's having it right now.
Then she's gonna try to go through all these. Some steps she might skip, depending on the hoe. You feel me? So she's gonna do these two.
Even if you are in the same age group as a girl, you never get in a serious relationship with a girl in her 20s because that is a phase where she is discovering herself. She's discovering what she likes in men, what she doesn't like in men, how she like to be fucked, how she don't like to be fucked, what's the dick size she can take. This is her discovery phase. You never interrupt that discovery phase. That is a vital process that everybody needs to go through. So anybody that works in tech, The discovery phase is the help desk phase. You feel me? You need to go through help desk. You need that knowledge. You need that experience before you move on to any other part of IT to understand what you need, what you like and what you dislike about IT. That is a very vital phase. You do not skip this phase.
It's like an internship. You feel me? You got to learn about the game before you fully be in that bitch. You feel me? You don't want to interrupt the whole phase. This is the discovery phase, like how he said. Like, no one likes to interrupt National Geographic. You let that bitch play from start to finish.
All right. We hope you was able to learn a vital lesson about the different phases of hoeing. You feel me? We don't have a problem with hoeing. I appreciate hoeing. I appreciate people who hoe respectively. You feel me? You know how they say drink responsibly? I like bitches who hoe responsibly.
Listen, last time I checked, a hoe saved my life.
So, hoe responsibly.
Now that's how you're supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot. Whoa! Oh, I want my next partner to shoot just like that.